Hey everybody, on YouTube, it's Mystical here. Haven't done a commentary in a while. Wanted to do a late January update on the channel since a lot has been happening. If you're new to the channel, you probably have noticed I don't do a lot of commentary. This might be the first time you're actually hearing one from me. And for those who have been around for a while, you're kind of used to me uploading normal gameplays and then doing a commentary here and there. And whenever I have anything relevant, I'll do a channel update, and that's kind of what's happening right now. Just with the times, with everything that's happened in 2014 and everything that'll be happening in 2015, and you know what's happened with the channel last year and where we're going this year, basically. So moving on to that, got a couple topics, but before I do, all the gameplay in the background is all games I've played and recorded. All the footage is mine. It's stuff that I've never had on my channel before, though, either because it didn't have commentary or it was old, or just never really felt like uploading it. Some of the games I may go back to and play with commentary, who knows, but I've completed all of them except Final Fantasy X HD, which I'm playing through right now on my PS3, and then Outlast, which I think I'm halfway through. But all the rest that you see in the background playing through this commentary is stuff I played and recorded in full. Whether I upload it to YouTube or not, I record and archive everything on external hard drives, you know, just for extra use, and you know, it comes in handy for stuff like this. But anyways, that's just kind of background stuff while I ramble on, and this is not the type of video you like, you totally can skip it. Though probably most people will stick around and listen because I don't do a lot of commentary, so that might be interesting. It's just, I don't know, it's not really what my channel is for, I suppose. People always ask, do more commentary and stuff, and you know, if I feel I have something relevant to say, I'll do it, but I don't really talk a lot when I play games on my own or whatever, or when I'm with friends. You know, it's not stuff I need to record really, because it's just us talking about random junk, you know, it's nothing relevant, I suppose. But anyways, moving on from that, the first thing I want to address is this whole new Microsoft policy. Just touch on this a little. Apparently, people were like, oh, you can't put Halo in your title anymore, it's against the new policy, and stuff like that, and I read into it and everything, and apparently Microsoft doesn't want you to use like the official Halo titles in a video, which if you're probably here because of my Halo gameplay, which I've been uploading for 4 years now, so it's, you know, I'm not gonna go back in my some 4,000 Halo videos I have uploaded and change all the titles, but in reality I will never have to do that for a couple of reasons, because the people who are freaking out about this didn't realize that Major Nelson, who's a spokesperson for Xbox, made a blog about it and is like, yeah, you can totally put Halo in your titles and stuff. The only thing we don't want you to do is make it sound like your video is endorsed or made by officially Microsoft, which it's pretty obvious none of mine are, because it's uploaded by me, it says that, and none of my titles are just like Halo 4. You know, it tells you what map I'm playing on and all that stuff. And if there ever comes a time where Microsoft tells YouTube to start flagging videos and, you know, shut down channels that have the word Halo in the title, and, you know, that's what it is. But I really don't care enough to change anything, which will not affect me, because the other reason is I do not monetize any of my videos. I never have, and I probably never will. I have, my inbox is full of spam emails trying to get me partnered up, and I don't reply to any of them because I don't care about partnerships and monetizing. It's not why I made my channel. You know, I guess some people are like, oh, you should be making money off it, but you know, it's never been a thing for me. Most of the people who send those messages to me don't even take the time to read, you know, my channel bio and what it's about, you know. And so if you ever see some ad on my channel, it's because it matched some third-party content. But you know, other YouTubers complain about, oh, I can't upload Nintendo gameplay because it gets content ID. That doesn't affect me. I don't care. I don't make money off my videos. I upload it for fun, mainly because archiving, which I've already gone in the past videos of commentary I've done of why I make my channel, so you can go to that playlist and listen on that and why. But anyways, if there ever comes a time this channel was to get shut down for some dumb reason, either some fake copyright flagging or silly stuff like that, which a couple of my videos have unfortunately been flagged by false junk that made no sense at all. Like I have a racing video and one of them got flagged for having some Indian music, which is not even in the actual game or anywhere in my video, but because it was the right tune or something, it flagged it, which is hilarious and sad that YouTube's content ID does crap like that. But I'm not gonna cry a river if my channel one day gets shut down for simply uploading video. This is just a hobby, it's whatever. So for those who are wondering, I'm gonna keep on uploading the Halo gameplay. Nothing is changing because of some Microsoft policy, which doesn't even affect me. It's mostly for people who are probably making huge bucks by, you know, falsely advertising their videos, making it sound like it's officially from Microsoft or something. But yeah, Major Nelson said that they've seen no abuse of this, rampant abuse, and they're not actively seeking people on YouTube, so it's not anything to worry about. So anybody who ever tells you, oh, you can't put Halo in your videos anymore, then they haven't really done the research. But I wanted to get rid of that negative thing first so I can move on to the better topics. So with that said, basically 2014 was a pretty good year for the channel. I noticed that the view count monthly tripled, so there's, you know, 3 times the amount of people watching and subscribing. That's pretty cool. As I always say, you know, I'm just doing this for fun, so, you know, everyone who's enjoying the videos, that's really great. And happy they're finding the channel and enjoying it and staying around, so that's kind of cool to see that. One of the things that no one has really seen, it's all back-end stuff, during my Christmas vacation from work, I completely overhauled my rendering system that I've been doing for 3 or 4 years on this channel, where I would basically use After Effects as my sole program to, you know, import my raw footage, put either the logos or whatever, or any other effects, or, you know, cut out the end and starting endpoints or whatever else I had to do, and then I would render it within the same program, and then I would upload to YouTube. But with Adobe's products changing and workflow, I found a faster way to do it. My stability rate of getting the videos rendered within After Effects were kind of on and off, especially longer videos. Sometimes the stupid program, you know, it would crash or have some lame issue where it couldn't finish the render and I'd have to start it all over again. It was a huge hassle, super annoying, which I love After Effects, but it's in-house depreciated type of H.264 codecs and other stuff were not too great. So I spent like 2 days straight on my vacation importing all my assets and footage to Adobe Premiere Pro, which is actually made for video editing. And then I use Adobe Encoder, which is a sole background rendering program. So I can literally set up cues of my gameplay, you know, weeks in advance before I actually plan to upload them, so I can actually have a ton of stuff, and I'm actually way ahead, you know, because the stability rate and performance that it actually renders out the videos is great. So I can literally do batches of my gameplay now in the background while I'm either at work if it's really long footage or when I'm doing something else. So I don't have to worry about the video not completing or crashing, you know. So it's really good stability, and it's you know, it's not really affected the channel much, but I now am no longer having to worry about trying to render the day worth of gameplay that I wanted the same day I plan to upload it. Now I can literally have, you know, a week in advance of content ready to go, queued up for upload, you know. Because if you've been on my channel for a while, you'll see that I upload quite a bit each day, so I do batches of the same gameplay, and this makes it a lot easier on me and quicker because the programs are much stable. So that's kind of what's been happening in 2014. Moving on to 2015, you know, I plan to continue uploading a lot of the same gameplay you've seen. I guess one thing that makes my channel unique is I go back and play a lot of the older games. It's not really about me just playing the newest stuff. I've been going back playing some of the older Call of Duties, and I still support uploading games like Halo Reach and stuff like that from time to time. So, nothing like that will change. If there's certain content you enjoy watching on my channel, chances are I'll be continuing to upload it, especially like Mass Effect 3. I've been playing a lot more of that, so I'm going to be bringing that gameplay back. I took like a 3 or 4 month break from uploading content on Mass Effect just because I was kind of burnt out, but now I'm feeling like playing it a lot more, and I have, so I've been doing that. One of the games that I've been really wanting to upload a lot more of, and I just never have, and there's a couple of reasons which I'll explain why, is Skyrim. I have this completely awesome looking Skyrim game. If those who are friends on my Steam page know, I have like 600 images of like high resolution, totally modded Skyrim, and I've always wanted to do playthroughs on it, and I actually have a couple small videos of like funny random moments I'll be uploading, but in terms of like a full game where I can just show off like my entire modded game, I really want to do that. And I've been wanting to, but the way I record PC gameplay is I use my external laptop, and that way I can record, stop record and all that with the Elgato. But the laptop is kind of old, and it can barely do 720p, and if I want to do 1080p, I have to turn the visual thing off, and it's hard to tell what's recording, and it's a lot of file size, and the laptop doesn't have much hard drive space, so it's kind of a problem. So I'm debating whether I just buy a new gaming laptop, or I have an old rig from 2011 I built, which I have some of the parts left. It's a i7 960, so it'd be easy to render 1080p footage with that as a secondary PC. The only thing really holding me back from buying new hardware, it's not finances. I have plenty of money, that's not a problem. It's with Windows 10 coming out, I figured I should wait if I'm going to get a laptop, just have Windows 10 pre-installed instead of go through the hassle of having to reinstall Windows 10, because it'll be free for the first year, for those who aren't aware, if you have Windows 8.1 or 7. But I either can do that, or I can rebuild my old PC rig and use it as a capture or a secondary render farm for gameplay and stuff. But until then, I don't really want to do any Skyrim, because alongside Halo and Super Smash Bros., the two games I do 1080p, I really want to do Skyrim in 1080p, because that game actually, would benefit from the 1080 60 frames, especially with how nice it looks. So it may be a couple more months before I actually start doing a real playthrough of Skyrim, where I'll actually record the footage and upload it to YouTube with commentary and stuff like that. But my game is really great, and I've been playing hours of Skyrim. I don't upload it, but it's definitely a game I'd like to have more present on my channel. It's mainly just kind of the waiting game till Windows 10 comes out, and then I decide, do I want a gaming laptop or a secondary PC where I just rebuild the old one. But yeah, it's just kind of a side thing for the year, and that's basically it with that. In terms of games that I'll be uploading in 2015, it's going to be a lot of the same. I have tons and tons of Master Chief Collection Halo gameplay, so you don't need to worry about me running out anytime soon. I've got so much on my hard drive that's still queued up, ready to be rendered and uploaded, and I still play it with friends, on a weekly basis, so that will still be a main part of this channel, because, it's been great playing that game despite the problems. It's getting better, and as of uploading this video, there is the Xbox One preview program, which will be getting to test a really big patch for Master Chief Collection here in a couple days, I think. And it's supposed to overhaul the matchmaking, I think, which is going to be great, because that will make the game better for everybody. But yeah, and then I really hope Star Wars Battlefront that comes out in the end of this year is really good, because that will be definitely another game I'd love to have uploaded content a lot. I think as we're leading up to the months of that, you'll see a lot more of my Star Wars Battlefront 2 gameplay. I'm thinking of going back and playing some of the older Star Wars games, like Star Wars Rogue Squadron came out on PC for $6, I may do that. I've got my PS2 version of Star Wars Bounty Hunter still. I've got Rogue Squadron, Rogue Leader 2 on GameCube, you know. I've already done Jedi Outcast, which I uploaded. I had no commentary or anything, but you know, I'm thinking of going back to some of the older Star Wars things. And in this commentary, I think you've seen in the background, I have some Knights of the Old Republic, which I have played through that a lot. I love that game. Maybe one day I'll do an official playthrough. But yeah, and then you know, I don't do a lot of commentaries, but there are some games I really would love to do playthroughs on with commentary. I really want to do the entire Final Fantasy 13 trilogy with commentary, because I know a lot of people hate that game series, but I really like Final Fantasy 13. I may do that. There's a couple other games I may do, I don't know. We'll see what happens in interest. It seems like when people ask me to do commentary, I do commentary in the video, and then nobody watches it anyways, so it's kind of like, what's the point? So that's why I mainly just stick to doing what I always do, is uploading the raw gameplay footage and let that do the talking, because that's mainly what my channel is just archiving my gameplay for personal use, and there's a lot of people who enjoy it, so just continue uploading it. But yeah, that's basically it for this channel update. If I have anything else major coming in the future, then I will be sure to include it in another channel update in the future, and we'll see how 2015 goes. Thanks for everybody who is enjoying watching the videos on the channel and subscribe, because you like to see stuff and continues to come back. It's cool to see the channel grow. I have no intent or, you know, expectation of it getting this big, and granted the channel is still small in my opinion compared to major ones, but that's cool nonetheless that I'm almost at like 250,000 views. That's a lot of views for a random gamer like me. So thanks to everybody for watching, and I hope you continue to enjoy all the content, and till next time, I'll see you guys around.